How's it going, Blues fans? My name is Nico Pauly, creator of the Blue blog here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. And I know technically I missed the last two games. It was a very busy weekend. Shout out to my boy Spencer. It was his birthday today, and we celebrated his birthday on Saturday. He threw a party, and his whole family is Kings fans. So as I had the Kings game on, they were playing the St. Louis Blues, and I was getting absolutely harassed about the St. Louis Blues sleeping on the job with a bunch of other kids there that also knew I'm a diehard Blues fan. So that kind of stank. Here they cover that game. And then Sunday night, I had a beer league game that ended late, kind of. I mean, it started 8:45 St. Louis time, 7:45 my time here in Arizona. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I had my phone on the bench trying to pay attention, but I got to watch the full of the first period, and I could give somewhat some little thoughts of what I thought happened, but right now, let's just talk about the Saturday night game, and then we'll move on to the Sunday night game. So, Saturday night, the St. Louis Blues played against the LA Kings, and I would say it's the same exact script and story as it was against San Jose. The St. Louis Blues early gave up a goal. First, it was Leddy on interference in the first 14 seconds. The Kings, I'm pretty sure, would capitalize from Byfield in front of the net on the power play, and literally just like 20 seconds later, Lizotte would capitalize on a broken stick from Falk in the right corner. Come in on Bennington, right under his armpit. So not much. I mean, Bennington could have stopped that one, but the first one I wouldn't completely blame on him. Either way, so far the first 2 minutes of this game, it looked like this team is sleeping. Really, really disappointing. But, with 13 minutes in or 12 minutes in, the St. Louis Blues would get gifted a power play. This is their chance to cut this lead in half and for them to finally start gaining momentum. Power play didn't do much, and Adrian Kempe, absolutely unreal. Just a quick little poke around Torrey Krug to get past him. Breakaway against Bennington. Sick move backhand just by himself. Roofed it. And now this is a 3-0 game with a shorthanded goal against. Hate to see it. Then again, like about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, our D zone coverage was, I would say, terrible while the Kings were skating in, entering the zone, and Dubois scored an easy one-timer from Kaliev. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's just a good passing play, but I mean, it's just like all our guys are back, no back checkers, putting pressure on, just a free shot, and ended up going by. So, from there, really, this game was over. It's 4-0. It's something you absolutely hate to see. Second period, it wasn't much. Blues still kind of got some shots, nothing insane. Cam Talbot was playing great. Late in the period, Fiala would make it 5-0. Fiala is low-key a Blues killer, as he was with the Wild. One good note, though, is Jake Neighbors ended up scoring in this game. It was a good shot past Cam Talbot on the short side, on like a one-on-one, being pushed left. So that's Neighbors' third of the year, assisted by Blais and Leddy. Something you'd like to see. Something you hate to see is Robert Thomas's streak is officially over. And it's just feeling like these late 8:30 games, 9:30 games, St. Louis times are absolutely atrocious for St. Louis Blues. But it's okay, because Sunday night, last night, the St. Louis Blues won 3-1 in Anaheim against the Anaheim Ducks. This game, from what I saw in the first period, much better. The first 5 minutes, I would say, the St. Louis Blues were kind of backed in. The Anaheim Ducks were kind of coming, applying pressure. I was kind of concerned at the start that the St. Louis Blues were sleeping on the job again, and the Ducks would score a floating puck over Hofer, but luckily this play was deemed offsides. Shout out to the coaching staff of the St. Louis Blues for challenging that play, and it's a 0-0 game. But then after that, we get a goal from Jake Neighbors again. Back-to-back game goals for Jake Neighbors, his fourth of the year, assisted by Sundqvist. Perfect offensive zone coverage by Sundqvist. A very active stick when the Anaheim Ducks are trying to break out. He's just sitting in the middle, stops that puck on a great. It was a pretty solid pass across, but Sundqvist, great hand eye, stops that pass, gives it to Neighbors, and Neighbors buries. So you just absolutely love to see the St. Louis Blues technically go up 1-0. And when they score first, they are 7-0-0 during this time. So after that, I was low-key expecting a win. But later in the period, the Blues would be gifted a power play, and we would see a great keep-in by Scott Perunovich on the right, top right side of the offensive zone. Send this across to Kyrou on the left point. Kyrou kind of skate in, give a nice little backdoor pass to Buchnevich, who would pot this goal. So we have a power play goal for the Blues, and we are officially tied with power play goals and shorthanded goals for the year. So it's an upgrade. I think the St. Louis Blues this game went 1 for 3 and 1 for 4. That's 25 or 33% right there. This is much better than the 6 or 7% that they're repping on the year. So just to see one power play goal is nice to see. Second period, Toropchenko would bury one. He's just working hard in front of the net. Finds the loose puck, buries it. Great goal. St. Louis Blues are up 3-0. Mason McTavish, would capitalize on an atrocious D-zone turnover by the St. Louis Blues and just rip this puppy backhand over Hofer. And I couldn't really see much after that is when the puck dropped for myself, where we lost 7-4 or 7-5, something like that. We lost by 2 goals or something. And there was no scoring in the third period for the Blues game, so I assumed all went well. We outshot them 32-31. Joel Hofer stopped 30 of 31, posting, I think it was a 967 save percentage, if I did that math right. A 967 save percentage, yes. And now the Blues are black in the win column. The next game is actually Wednesday here in Arizona. I will not be attending this game. I will be working, and I would much rather watch this on television than go to the game itself. I love watching Blues games live, but that's honestly why I plan a trip, usually every year, to some sort of other state to watch a Blues game, and also plan a trip to St. Louis to watch a Blues game too. Right now I am planning to go maybe mid-January. I really want to catch the Capitals versus St. Louis Blues on January 20th. Only because it'd be really cool to see Alex Ovechkin play in person. I saw him once when I was first starting hockey here in Arizona at Gila River. And, I just, at the time, it's like I didn't understand the sport too well. But now, after playing and after, honestly, what gave me so much knowledge of the sport is really doing this whole Blue Blog thing and watching game after game after game after game after game after game after game for how long is this now? I've been doing this since March 22nd of 2021. So it'll be coming up on 3 years soon, which is kind of cool, actually. That's pretty sick. In 4 to 5 months or something like that. I can't math. So, so, really want to see OV play, especially in St. Louis. Love making a trip down to St. Louis, and hopefully see some other home games. I think they have like a 4-game homestand during that time span. So hopefully I catch a couple. Hopefully I catch a few. Hopefully I catch all of them. Who knows? But that's my plan. I don't have anything extra, mainly because I've just been so busy this weekend. I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I know it kind of stinks that I missed the last 2 games, and this is kind of like a poopy coverage of it, but this is the best I can do, and I'm trying to keep consistency with my normal life schedule. So hopefully this is going to be all right. Wednesday night, I will for sure be not doing anything. I'll be watching the Coyotes game and afterwards doing my own little post-game coverage like normal for the 10 to 15 viewers I get. The San Jose game actually got 101 views, which I think is probably because we got smoked by the worst team in hockey. That's okay, though. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, email me at blueblog@gmail.com, or shoot me a DM at blueblog on Instagram or on Twitter. Twitter, I'm very inactive, but I'm trying to get a little bit more active with a couple more tweets. I only have like 30 followers, but on Instagram, I have 856. So Instagram is for sure my main headquarters and my main base of operations. So make sure you go over there, give it some love, give it attention, and I love the interaction. So hit me up. I hope everyone has a good night and a happy Thanksgiving coming up, even though, we played before that. Anyways, appreciate everybody. Have a good one.